Typhoon Haiyan, a storm for the record books.
We knew this was going to get pretty big.
Drawing power from ocean and air, it becomes a savage monster, nearly 300 miles across.
Winds of 195 miles per hour, gusts up to 240. Right now, it's as mean as a cyclone can actually get on this planet.
This actually went off the scale. It was a monster storm.
On November 8, 2013, it becomes what could be the most powerful typhoon in history to make landfall.
The storm peaked right as it was going ashore in the Philippines. That's the tragedy.
Haiyan brings terrifying winds, torrential rain, and a deadly high-speed flood.
20-foot storm surge came almost instantaneously, like a tsunami. The devastation underneath this storm is unlike anything else we've seen underneath the tropical system before.
In its terrible aftermath, thousands of lives lost.
We did not expect that there will be a flood that will be coming.
So many died because of the water. Neighbors, families by families.
Almost immediately, the questions begin.
Why so much casualty with this typhoon? Even our own weather center underestimated the surge.
Could the deadly flood, the storm surge, have been predicted and catastrophe averted?
We really have a long way to go with storm surge modeling. We've come a long way, but we have a long way to go.
Is Haiyan a sign of things to come? The first of a new breed of super typhoon.
Are we loading the deck towards more intense storms in the future as we provide a warmer base of ocean water for these storms to tap into?
What could happen if the next killer storm strikes closer to home?
If that storm had hit the southeastern U.S., it was so powerful, it would have been as much a disaster.
The race is on to understand the killer typhoon. And with every passing minute, Haiyan continues to grow in size and power and looks likely to slam into one of the region's most vulnerable targets, the Philippines. More than 7,000 islands, 120,000 square miles of land, about the size of Italy, but with nearly double the number of people, and a population density 10 times that of the US. It's considered a newly industrialized country with a growing economy. The incredible intensity of Haiyan drives a huge storm surge, which is now crashing over the coastline. It's unlike anything the people here have experienced in the past. With water now just seconds away from the hospital, the decision to move patients lower in the building has put them all in grave danger.
I'd come down walking just a few days after I arrived, and I looked out over the ocean. I remember seeing a boat out on the sea and thinking that, oh, that's great, they're fishing again. It's a sign of resilience. Look how quickly they've got past the disaster. And it took a little while, I think, for my brain to kind of catch up with what my eyes were seeing. And then I realized that they weren't fishing, they were pulling dead bodies from the water. And all along the beach, they'd lined up dead bodies, and lots of them were children. And that was kind of the moment for me that the enormity of what had happened here kind of came crashing down around me.
The Philippine government estimates the cost of reconstruction at around $8 billion. In the affected area, key industries such as agriculture and fishing have all but been destroyed. For the people on the ground, it would be easy to be overwhelmed. But the job now is to rebuild.
We don't have no plan to go elsewhere, but to stay here and rebuild whatever we can, because this is our home. No place like sweet home.
The priority for Father Hector is his parish. This is a religious community, and for many, the church is needed more than ever.
We always have that strong spirit to rebuild in our own little way, in our own simple way. We don't have a roof on our head, but the thing is, they would do their best to celebrate that Mass. And I believe they would be coming in to be grateful to God for their lives.
We're hoping, that big hope, that slowly we are going to make it back to normal again.
It's a tradition for Filipinos that they never give up. In spite of all these disasters, in spite of all the tragedies, they won't give up. We lost a lot of lives, and that's a fact that we have to accept and to live with. It will take some time. It's part of our culture that in spite of all the pain, the sufferings that we have endured, they're still smiling.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying.
Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all.
We can't go on pretending day by day
that someone somehow will soon make a change.
We are all a part of God's great big family, and it's true, you know, love is all we need. We are the ones, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me. Well, send them your heart, oh, so they know that someone cares.
So their cries for help will not be in vain.
We can't let them suffer. No, we cannot turn away.
Right now, they need a helping hand.
No someone lie. We are the children.
We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving.
Oh, there's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives.
It's true, we make a better day, just you and me.
When you're down and out, and there seems no hope at all.
But if you just believe, there's no way we can fall.
Well, let us realize, oh, that change can only come when we stand together as one. We are the world. We are the world. We are the children. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving.
Gotta start giving.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives.
That is true, we make a better day, just
You and me. saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me.